Let me tell you guys a funny story. I was FaceTiming my mom the other day. She's like, "You look different."
Did she say haggard? Because my mom says that.
She's just like,
Yeah,
she's like, you look old. She's like, wow, your face, it's really 30. Wow, you really change at 30.
Wow.
And
This
I
is
just
such a
literally
Filipino
started
mom thing to
cracking
say.
up because the week prior I booked a commercial playing a 16-year-old.
I've actually had people say to me, looking at my old headshots from when I was like in my early 20s to looking at how I look now, and they're like, did you have work done? I didn't have any work done. But as you get older, your face changes.
Oh, it does.
Your face, like the angles of your face change, the contours of your face change.
They do.
You know, and I was actually skinnier then, but my face looks completely different now.
I feel like my head is
cheekbones.
so much rounder.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so much
good.
rounder.
I love round heads. It's like really youthful. It's good for camera.
No, but it's true. Your face does change and your skin changes because I
Yeah,
feel like
yes.
my skin, has been, that's probably another reason why I hate wearing makeup now is because my skin just doesn't react the way that it used to. Like before, I was okay with wearing makeup 10, 15 hours and then all of a sudden now it's like I can only handle a couple hours and I want to take it off.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And then when
yeah.
you get
I
off
hate
set,
wearing
you like
makeup.
put on your face mask because you want it all out of your pores and you
that
don't want to deal with all
moisture.
that.
Yeah, when I'm
Right,
on my way
the
home,
moisture.
I take off my makeup in my car, like with
Yeah.
my makeup wipe, because I'm like, I want
Smart.
to
Right.
get it off my face.
Yeah, and you
Do
want
it.
to just feel comfortable.
So besides skin changes, how about body changes?
Oh, God.
Like, has anything physically changed?
I got fat. What do you mean? I turned 30 and I was like, who is this chubby beast? Like, what is happening? I would eat things and it would stick around. I was like,
it wouldn't leave.
It wouldn't leave.
no, I was like, ah. But then I realized my butt was getting bigger too, and I was like, it's cool.
Physical changes.
I feel like you could speak to this after having a baby. I feel like you didn't change your body. Your body did not change.
That is so sweet of you.
I was gonna be like, Amelia, tell us, because you've had a baby, but now you look
there
the
were
same.
definitely changes. So a lot of women in their 20s and girls in their 20s, there is still a lot of physicality and you're not confident and you're judging yourself or comparing yourself to other women. It just it happens, it's natural.
Right.
You tell yourself not to, you say to other girls, no, be confident in who you are, and then of course you wind up going, oh, why don't I look like that? It just happens.
Right.
Then you turn 30, and in one way it ramps up, and in another way it doesn't. And then I was pregnant, and when I was 8 months pregnant, I somehow became the most confident person I've ever been in my life. Would walk around completely naked and was loving every second of it. And Jason was like, please keep this after the fact. And then after, it's weird, you're nursing and all this stuff is going on, and it's different.
Yeah.
And one thing, I'm totally gonna say it even though we're at this dinner right now. She just turned 1, nursing, starting to wind down, but like, for the first time in my life, my breasts are two completely different sizes than each other, and it is the wildest thing.
Tell them about the wedding.
Completely different sizes.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre, and that is part of what can happen and all these different things, and part of getting older,
Of
and part of
course.
just being a mom, all these different things, but it is the most bizarre thing ever at the wedding just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I was like, she came up.
I was coordinating a friend's wedding, like day of kind of a thing, and we were there doing it. And you look at me and Rachel, and they just kind of went, what's going on there? You're like completely...
I was trying to fix
like
her
the
dress
isn't right.
because it was like,
I also desperately had to pump, so it was also larger, and then even afterwards, they're not the same size. And it is this weird thing of, is this me now? Do I just
my
have two
life?
completely different? Is my body something else? Yes, it's me, and I'm confident in so many ways. But there are little things of like, right, I'm in a different stage of life, different things are happening. Weight is a number. I weigh less now than I did before getting pregnant. But muscle and being toned and wanting to fit and feel a certain way, it is odd as you get older because you eat different ways, or diet wise, so you feel better and you feel more secure in your body. But then these are two completely different sizes. I'm like, I don't know if you can see it in this dress, but my goodness. And
honestly,
it's such a bizarre
if you
thing.
didn't say anything, I wouldn't have noticed. Because when I saw you earlier downstairs, I'm like, oh my god, you look gorgeous!
Right?
No, and I do. I feel gorgeous. I do. It's
Yeah.
kind of neat to be like, oh yeah, I'm in my mid-30s. I feel good. This is great.
Yeah.
Right.
But it is odd when something like that happens, and part of it's nature, and part of it's getting older, and part of it's just a
Right.
whole combination of things. It can
Yeah.
mess with you in certain ways.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
your body
Yeah.
becomes something completely different.
Yes.
And then your body's not just your body. Your body housed a human and created a
Yes.
human, and there's a certain superpower involved
Yeah,
in that, and like
seriously.
being proud of the fact that your
Yes.
body did that.
Oh
but
my
there
gosh,
also
yes.
is just the human feelings of things do not look the same. Like my husband laughs at me because I'm like always looking in the mirror, and I was like, is my butt saggy? And I'm like, he's like laughing because I'm walking around the house doing squats as I walk, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to lift my saggy butt up. This is not okay. And he's like, Arlene, your butt is not saggy. But to me, and I don't know if it's because my stomach was flatter then, so, there was no balance. It just looked like a nice little bubble, and it was nice and high. But now that I have like a little tummy, I'm like, oh, my butt looks like a saggy booty, and I am so sad. And it's just like the changes, like your body does change. Your body is reacting
I could tell
different.
with my body.
I thought you were gonna be like, I could tell.
No, I can tell with my own body.
You look great, and you look great. You're
I was about to say,
Everyone
you
looks
see
great.
exactly.
We all look great. I'm gonna tell that I'm going through changes. Go ahead.
And the movie The Sweetest Thing, where is it called The Sweetest Thing?
The sweetest thing. I
Cameron
love
Diaz.
with Cameron
Yes.
Diaz and Christina Applegate.
And she's looking in the
Yes.
mirror, she's like, 17, 20.
20.
Yeah.
17, 20. She's like, what is that? What is it?
Oh my God.
And all of a sudden you're like,
You
what-
are not.
What is that under there? And you're like, what?
Let me tell you something.
Embrace
In my 20s, because I'm still part of the itty bitty titty committee, even though there's more now. But when I tell you in my 20s, all I wore were shirts that were like completely open in the front, like all the way down to my navel, because I want someone to look, because I had no boobs, okay? And so I wanted to just say to someone, my face is up here. So I would wear these shirts that were super open, and I would be talking to people like this, and they'd be looking me
You would
dead
lean
in my
on the shoulder.
eye, and I'd be like, no, look. And they wouldn't look because there was nothing to look at, And so all they saw was like clavicle and like shirt. But now I'm like, you got a little
I got a little something there.
I got a little something to shake at you, And I'm like, before it was just like glorified nipple.
I did love the
How about
movie
30s?
13 going on 30 when she's doing the whole 30 flirting and thriving, 30
I know.
flirting and thriving, and then
30
she
flirting.
becomes it.
Yes.
And when she's in that dress and they're going to the party and there's the girl in the elevator and she goes, I like your dress. She goes, thanks, it's because I got these great boobs.
I remember
There's
that.
something about being a woman
Yeah.
sensually, emotionally, when you hit your 30s, that's just different. And I think part of it
Yeah.
is being true to who you are, knowing who you are more.